another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. We're in Detroit, Michigan. The Pistons are playing before their hometown crowd. Smitty, we're going to watch some exceptional forward play tonight. Makes me think of some of the great front courts in the history of this terrific league.
Yeah, you had Bird, Parrish, Kevin McHale, Duncan, Robinson, Kareem, and Worthy. I also throw in Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. They were a tough matchup. When you have two guys that play the 4 or 5 and play well off each other, they could be a nightmare.
At that time, that part of the league, they were terrific.
So true.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Bradley. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot.
Avery Bradley, a 6'2" combo guard. Not a bad ball handler, but he gets most of his shots by cutting without the ball.
Well, and as they will tell you, Avery Bradley, one of the best cutters in the league. And you know what, Smitty? He cuts hard.
And a true professional. He sets a good example. His teammates see how he gets after it, and with his speed, tough to stay with him.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Well, Avery Bradley coming off a tumultuous season, traded twice, Steve, and battled a groin injury that eventually required surgery.
You know what's not good? All this in a contract year. Not what you hope for. One of the league's hardest working players. He'll bounce back.
So he gets them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jackson against James. To the inside, Griffin. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
When he's draining jump shots, it's hard to know what you want to do defensively. What do you take away?
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. Now, these teams are tied 1-1 in the season series, and I asked him what the keys were to winning tonight. He said they have to find a way to get around the rim protection they're about to face. He wants his guys to be aggressive, but smart about the shots they take. We'll see if they have listened to him, Kevin.
And David, thank you. What do you think, guys? Smart to center their game plan around the opposing defense?
I kind of feel like you have to. This is an opponent so good at taking away the best weapon on the other side. So you have to be ready to come at them in different ways.
This is always an exhausting opponent to play. So it would be huge for them if some of their bench players could step up and contribute today. He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
Here's Kennard. Griffin kicks to Drummond. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Jackson. The Pistons working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, it's so rare to see a player who really struggles at the free throw line dramatically improve their free throw percentage. But that's exactly what Andre Drummond did last season, taking it from the 30s, how about up into the 60s.
He's off on the first. And 60% of the free throw line, below average for an NBA player. But for Drummond, it changes everything.
I mean, opposing teams much less likely to use that hack-a-shack method. That keeps him on the floor and, more importantly, allows him to be aggressive offensively and just attack the rim.
And he sinks the second.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Here's Jackson following the three by the Lakers. The pass to Griffin. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I see you, young fella. Nice answer there.
Trading bombs from beyond the arc is getting personal.
Kuzma kicks to Davis. And he banks in the layup.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Rose. Drummond up top. He's guarded by Cousins. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
When he gets ahead of steam, Blake is pretty good. He is super aggressive on those type of plays.
Here's Davis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They already got into a nice flow. 4 for 5 from the field.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Back to Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Dishes it to Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. And Blake Griffin draws a lot of fouls from the defense. And you look at his percentage, Steve, at the line, he's turned a weakness certainly into a strength.
It's been a reflection of his work ethic. Year after year, we've seen him make steady improvement at the line.
The first free throw is good. And Smitty, Blake Griffin last season acquired by Detroit at mid-year. How do you like the fit for him with the Pistons?
You know, they needed a playmaker and a shot creator. Also gives them some star power. Putting fans in the seats, that matters.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Despite all the injuries, Griffin was given the big contract. That kind of thing is a guessing game, but with high stakes.
Now here's Kuzma. It's good. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Passes it to Kennard. He kicks it to Griffin. Drummond passes to Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And unfortunately, injuries will always be the concern with Derrick Rose. Still loves the game of basketball, knows he is limited compared to what he once was. Amazing with all he's fought through, he can still perform at such a high level.
He misses the free throw. And with Rose, as you said, his love of the game is still there, and he still wants to play.
I mean, many players would have just walked away from having their body betray him. But Rose said last season he loves what he gets to do and still would be a water boy if he had to. You have to admire Rose's attitude and approach in that regard.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
In the past, Detroit put Andre Drummond in the middle, surrounded him with shooters. With Griffin in the fold, more of a classic front court pairing for the Pistons.
So it's Detroit now, following the three by the Lakers. And the pass to Drummond. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Steve, the Pistons, 4 shooters, 1 big man model. Much more common nowadays.
Yeah, well, the Pistons can stagger Drummond and Griffin's minutes to get more shooting on the floor. Even playing together, I think they complement each other pretty well.
3 on the clock. No good on the 3. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Kennard, guarded by Kuzma. Drummond in the post. Cousins is there, and it's Drummond missing. Bradley kicks to Kuzma. Pass to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Outside Griffin. Will it go? Great D that time from Davis. Lakers leading by 5. Kuzma inside. Guarded by Jackson. Now here's LeBron. Guarded closer. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
For Detroit, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. First free throw is good. Steve, obviously schemes evolve on both sides of the ball. Talk about some of the biggest changes that you have seen defensively since you were playing.
I think the one, Kevin, that sticks out right now, so many teams now are comfortable and are able to switch 1 through 5. You kind of switch 1 and 2s and 4 and 5s. Now you see point guards are switching on centers. And then I think also defensively right now, you see a lot of teams right now influencing guys to drive the basketball to their opposite hands. Back when we played, we kind of just played a guy straight up and then let the defense rotate, and you were in full rotation.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office had been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Detroit with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pistons trail by 7. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Now here's Maker. He's guarded by Cousins. Here's Griffin. Back to Maker. Jackson from long range. And that one is off.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Kennard, guarded by Kuzma. With his first shot attempt. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Kennard's got his first 2 points.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Luke Kennard, the 12th pick in the 2017 draft out of Duke, an outstanding shooter and has a lot more to show in his game.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Pistons. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee finds James. McGee trying to break free. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by McGee.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Kennard Smitty went one pick in front of Rookie of the Year contender Donovan Mitchell. Some Piston fans ticked off about that.
Yeah, I understand. But he was top 20 in three-point percentage right out of the gates. It's not just about year one. I think Kennard has a chance to be good.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Blake Griffin. James looking it over. Detroit with the rebound.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing. Just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
Now here's Bradley. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Well, this is where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Here's Griffin. And he dunks it right over JaVale McGee. Holy cow.
Blake Griffin's teammates have to say wow, because they get the chance night in and night out to see something fantastic.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Right side, Griffin. That's tipped, but he gets it back. Over in the corner, Rose. And a miss there on the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 7. Kicks it to Bradley. Over Rose. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Lots of contact. Jackson with the strength to power through. Something he didn't have when he first entered the league.
Kuzma passes to McGee. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Caruso. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Kennard, he's checked in for Rose. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green, he's checked in for Bradley. Pistons trailed by 7. Jackson kicks to Griffin. There's 1:26 left in the first. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jackson's got 10.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
From the arc, Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Jackson misses.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
LeBron outside, looking for McGee. He gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him. Griffin passes to Kennard. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Kennard's got his second basket. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. LeBron James on the wing. And there's another one for the Lakers.
A threat from every spot on the floor. LeBron still probably the toughest cover in the league.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. One of the most dominant big men in the league, Andre Drummond, says he's learned how to be a leader on this team.
Watching previous guys who've led this team and did the things that they did, I write that kind of stuff in the back of my head and just say, this is something I need to do this. Or if I see something I didn't like, this is something I probably will stay away from. And I think now that I'm in a role where I could kind of lead this team, I kind of have the blueprint on what I need to do to make this team successful.
And, Greg, with Blake Griffin, he's got somebody to take some of that leadership role alongside him.
And those two will be pivotal in deciding just how good this team can be.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
So far, they've been active scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Green, then it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Dudley in at the small forward. And he knocks down the first one. Steve, we talk a lot about team defense, but who in your mind are some of the best on-ball defenders in the game now?
Kawhi Leonard is fantastic. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Draymond Green does a nice job. Even Klay Thompson, he's asked to guard a whole bunch of different guys. The list goes on and on of guys being able to slide their feet without fouling. It's beautiful to watch.
Both good from the line that time. Steve, the Pistons still one of the better defensive teams in the NBA, but wouldn't you say there is still room for improvement there?
Yeah, I think so, especially since Drummond is so young. He's the key, though. Also, Blake Griffin makes them a better rebounding team.
And the shot goes in.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Frazier kicks to Snell. Got a piece of it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And you ask his teammates, Tony Snell is a very soft-spoken, very modest guy. But, Greg, don't let that fool you.
No, he's a competitor. I mean, he goes hard every minute he's on the court, even now that he's playing big minutes.
That's good from Snell.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so Snell nails both of them. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Rondo, bounce pass. Here's Davis, and that's going to be a travel. Pistons trail by 6. Frazier with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. Cousins against Drummond. Nice D from Cousins. Rondo looking over the floor. Inside. It's stolen by Morris. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Here's Drummond. Clock at 6. Here's Kennard. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Frazier against Rondo. Frazier the pass to Morris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Lakers leading by 6. And here's Rondo to the middle. Here's Cousins. No good off the back of the rim.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Morris kicks to Frazier. The Pistons working the ball around now. That's a 2 from Snell. Releases from the wing and drills it. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis surveying the floor. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Morris. Frazier against Rondo. Frazier outside. Morris kicks to Kennard. And stolen by Cousins. 3-on-3. Outside for Rondo. And stolen by Drummond. Rondo against Frazier. And Drummond throws it down.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
Timeout called the Lakers. Andre Drummond in his mid-20s. He's led the league in rebounding 3 consecutive seasons. And Greg, last season was his best one yet.
Really, I think, established himself as the franchise player for the Pistons. They'll go as far as he can take them. At the same time, though, I think the acquisition of Blake Griffin will only help to mature his game.
Detroit making a switch here. Rose is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. The Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 12 in the game. Pistons trailed by 4. Frazier the pass to Rose. Poked away. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Fast break execution. Danny Green knows where he's supposed to be and seals the deal.
Morris finds Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
And he makes the first.
Rose has really accepted the responsibility of being the leader of this team. They look to him to deliver night after night.
Both free throws good from Rose. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to James. Shoots over Frazier. And Dudley kicks to Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look here for Detroit. Blake Griffin comes in for Morris, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Frazier. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dudley, and it's Avery Bradley in for Green. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside Griffin. It's Jackson atop the key. Outside Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Great touch on the 16-footer. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
When Jackson can't get all the way to the rim, this is his go-to. Shoots for a decent percentage from mid-range.
Bradley against Rose. Here's Kuzma, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. And it's Rose with the ball for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 4. Pass to Drummond. Right wing. The 15-footer. Rebound the Lakers. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
Here's Kennard. 7 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Now LeBron. 12 points for him.
The new head coach of Detroit is Dwayne Casey. They're lucky he was available. He guided the Raptors to a franchise best 59 wins last season, and he was the coach of the year.
He feeds it to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it goes to show you that any coach can get fired. Casey, one of the most successful, highly regarded coaches in the league, and Smitty still got let go.
If you learn about all he's overcome, all the tough jobs he's worked in the past, you knew he'd take it on the chin and keep on trucking.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Pistons trail by 4. The pass to Griffin. Back to Jackson. Here's Kennard. 9 points in the game so far. Outside for Jackson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
Lakers leading by 4. Outside Bradley. To the middle. Here's Davis. Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
It's Drummond, high post. Back to Jackson. Here's Kennard. To the paint, and stolen by Kuzma. To the paint, here's Cousins. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
You know, when we talk about DeMarcus, we talk about his temper, but also his relentlessness on the offensive end, unmatched.
Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The free throw drops for Cousins.
We've watched Cousins for a while. I love the way he plays with emotion, but it has to be under control.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And for DeMarcus Cousins, it's just good to see him back and seemingly not with any ill effects of that Achilles injury.
Injuries like that are always scary, especially to big men. With Cousins, you never worried about him missing so much time. The concern was him regaining all his burst and agility.
Davis is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Drummond in the post. Davis is on it. Drummond passes to Rose. Looking to end the run. The shot is good off the backboard. Rose has got 4 this quarter. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. He kicks to Davis. Outside Bradley for the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Drummond. Now the dish to Griffin. tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
Pistons trailed by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's Jackson with the three. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his third of the game.
LeBron kicks to Caruso. Bradley against Rose, and it's Bradley off the drive, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. No good on that one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
He hits the second from the line.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Jackson. To the paint. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. It's Bradley on the wing. He's covered by Rose. 1:46 left now here in the second. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Griffin looking it over. The kick out to Rose. Here's Kennard. 9 points in the game so far. A nice shot by Griffin.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Pass to Kuzma. 1:10 left here in the second. Rebounded by the Pistons. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kennard. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Lakers in the lead. Bradley with the ball. 8 points for him. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Tony Snell's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Caruso, guarded by Jackson. Bradley passes to Kuzma. Left side, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Over Drummond. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Snell kicks to Griffin. Over in the corner, Rose. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Jackson. Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. James can't connect from 13 feet out.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Reggie Jackson has been sensational.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
And here is James. The big man are Griffin and Drummond. Rose is out there with Jackson, and it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. LeBron can't get it to go.
And that's the shot he wants, just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Kennard. The feed to Griffin. For the tie. Can't hit that one. Davis with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Drummond.
The obvious intimidation factor of Andre. That's 280 pounds flying after your shot.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
The Pistons went for it last season, bringing in Blake Griffin and trading away picks and players. Didn't work out the way they wanted, but they are determined to make a go of it. They're in a brand new building, and they hope that their moves in the future will draw fans back to the franchise. Kevin?
Good overview, David. Thank you. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And too long on the shot.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Kennard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Cousins. Kicks it out to Bradley. Cousins inside, guarded by Jackson. Bradley can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Passes to Kennard. Back to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Griffin against Davis. Griffin goes in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And as we see Anthony Davis step into what could be the best years of his career, Smitty, who does he remind you of?
You know, a lot like Kevin Garnett in his prime. The way he can impact both sides of the floor. He's cagey with a three-point shot, and he also has a little bit of Hakeem Olajuwon in him.
The Pistons leading. Jackson dishes to Griffin. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Basket counts. Griffin's got 15 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now the pass to Davis. Outside Bradley. To the left wing. The 11-footer. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from DeMarcus Cousins.
Aggressive move by one of the most talented bigs in the game. DeMarcus Cousins is focused right now.
To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 13 points in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Jackson finds Drummond. Back to Jackson. Davis against Griffin. Pass to Rose. Pass to Kennard. Now Griffin. Guarded by Kuzma. 2 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Bradley gets it to go.
And what I like about Avery at the guard position, he's unafraid to challenge the interior.
And there's the pass to Drummond. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Last season, Anthony Davis took his defensive game to just another level. He was always a good defender, but he's starting to become dominant. With his quickness and length, he's just a menace on that end.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
Free throw good, Drummond. And for his efforts on defense, Davis was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Anthony got some votes, and he might get even more this year. The man had a triple-double with blocks last season. He's the kind of player that makes everyone hear footsteps when he's on the floor.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
He entered the league with high expectation. Drummond made a lot of mistakes early, as one would expect. Now starting to come into his own.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's Jackson with the 3. Up again. Cousins pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 3. Bradley kicks to Cousins. And it's Davis at the elbow. James, the pass to Davis. Shoots it. That shot is off. And Detroit the other way now.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recovered. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab to make sure that he could get back to doing
what he does best.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And with Cousins and that injury, never an easy one to come back from.
Yeah, it's true. But fortunately, Cousins has the kind of skill set that he's going to be effective no matter when he's on the floor. And great outside shot, the footwork, very smooth in terms of ball handling for that position. And most of the players who aren't the same after an Achilles tear don't have the same skill set that Cousins possesses. That's why I think he'll be fine once he recovers from this injury.
Rose finds Drummond. Pistons passing it around. Rose against Bradley. Rose, good.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
Pass to Kuzma. Cousins inside. Jackson on him. No good from Cousins. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. It's a three-point game. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
So dangerous on the defensive end. Quick hands by Bradley, and he stole it away.
Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside Griffin. And Drummond kicks to Kennard. Great open look there. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
To the middle. Kuzma passes to Cousins. James with it. And stolen by Drummond. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. From 13, and that one hits back iron. Pistons trailed by 3. And it's blocked by Bradley.
Well, we know he can get up. Avery Bradley making a great defensive play.
He dishes it to James. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Thon Maker's checked in for Drummond. The Lakers also with a sub. Caruso's checked in. Pass to Maker. Outside Griffin. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Griffin's got 18 points in the game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And here's LeBron outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And that's 19 points for LeBron. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 5. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Now Maker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I love this about Blake Griffin. Able to make tough shots in traffic.
It's Davis on the wing. Nice D from Griffin. Detroit's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Jackson against Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Reggie Jackson, a great season and a half spent in Detroit. Since that time, injuries have slowed him down.
And Jackson dealing with knee tendonitis, Steve. Then last season, a serious ankle sprain.
Grade 3, as bad as it gets. One of the league's most imposing point guards. He's got to be right, though.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, and Reggie Jackson, a really solid first season and a half in Detroit, but the last 2 seasons, injuries have really held him back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Markieff Morris is checked in for Griffin. Tony Snell comes in for Luke Kennard. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Rose. The Lakers also changing it up. Jared Dudley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Avery Bradley. And he makes both free throws. And Reggie Jackson in 2016-17 battling knee tendonitis. Last season, Greg, a severe right ankle sprain.
I mean, he's so important in terms of his impact for the Pistons. An athletic, physical player. When he's right, he can be a difference maker on both ends.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Galloway. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Jackson dishes to Snell. Here's Galloway, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Galloway.
After going undrafted, Langston Galloway in 2015, he was named to the all-rookie second team. It's a terrific story.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Blake Griffin comes in for Morris, and it's Frazier in for Jackson. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both. The Lakers trail. Now here's LeBron. 19 points in the game. Feeds it to Dudley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The free throw drops for Dudley. Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Here's Snell, buries it down low. Snell's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Inside, here's Green, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Frazier scanning the floor. He feeds it to Griffin. Shot from free throw range. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Frazier kicks to Griffin. Six feet out, and good that time. Griffin's got 9 points now in the quarter.
On the attack all evening. Not sure at this point what can slow Blake Griffin down.
LeBron passes to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That one doesn't drop. Detroit's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Galloway with the bucket.
Here's where Galloway excels. Better off the catch than initiating.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Kicks to McGee. Back to LeBron. To the middle. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Frazier outside. Passes it to Maker. To the inside. Here's Griffin. And James pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside, Green. Puts it up from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Snell. Got a piece of it. Another shot. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rajon Rondo is out there with Green. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. Snell from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Snell's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. To the middle, and Davis throws it down.
A dominant presence, AD, so smooth in pick and roll situations, has the agility and the great hands on the catch.
Frazier against Rondo. There's the pass to Galloway. Inside. Here's Drummond. Clock at 4. Out left to the wing. Three-pointers. Snell. And Drummond is right there. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Rondo with the ball. Caldwell Pope kicks to Green. Back to Caldwell Pope. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
Here's Drummond. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
The drive by Rondo. Nice D from Frazier.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
Galloway finds Morris. Can't cash in from close range.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Detroit making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rondo against Frazier. Knocks it loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And here is Drummond. Here's Morris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Markieff Morris out of Kansas, a spread 4, as they say.
And able to stripe it from anywhere on the floor. A good secondary scorer who can also create his own shot on the block at times.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 3. And here's Rondo. Outside, Davis. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
What a polished move by one of the best bigs in the game. Anthony Davis is just showing off.
Galloway kicks to Drummond. Here's Frazier, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Davis up top. It's good. This game is all even. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Frazier the pass to Drummond. Frazier outside. On the wing, Morris. He kicks it to Drummond. Clock at 6. Frazier against Rondo. Detroit, no good that time either.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
Here's Davis outside for Rondo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Kennard. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Kennard's got 19 points.
Langston Galloway with a nice assist. Hopefully we can see more of this.
And the Lakers call time here. Some changes for the Lakers. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Green, and it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thanks, David. Frazier kicks to Morris. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's stolen by Bradley. Pass to Kuzma. And it's off the back rim, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Frazier against LeBron. Frazier kicks to Morris. Pass to Drummond. It's not going to go for him. Davis with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Passes it to Kennard. Down low, here's Morris. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bradley. Rebounded by the Pistons. Frazier's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Kennard. Back to Galloway. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. For the Pistons, Griffin's checked in for Morris. Rose comes in for Langston Galloway, and it's Jackson in for Frazier. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 3. James kicks to Cousins. Out to Kuzma. And the 3 off target. The Pistons shooting 47%, pretty solid. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Rose. That one goes in.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why, his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
James outside. Out to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Griffin will bring it up for Detroit. It's a 1-point game. Here's Kennard. Guarded by Kuzma. Inside. Here's Drummond. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with this shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Kuzma kicks to Bradley. Rose with the double team. Pass to LeBron. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Cousins with the dunk.
DeMarcus Cousins made sure that one went down. High percentage dunk for DeMarcus.
The Pistons have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Rose finds Jackson. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Coaches have raved about this. Cousins' ability to have active hands and come up with strips.
Bradley against Rose. Pass to Jackson. Kicks to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Cousins, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 16 points for Drummond.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Here's Davis. Connects from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Kennard, the pass to Drummond. Griffin against Cousins. They get it back. Pistons passing it around. Here's Griffin. Here's Drummond. Goes up again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Cousins, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Roof shots.
Free throw good, Drummond. Good on both. Now Bradley. Pass to Kuzma. On the wing, James. Over Jackson. Offensive rebound. James against Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Pistons trailing. 1:58 left in the game. Kennard kicks to Jackson. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Drummond. Outside Griffin. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Griffin's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's James. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Jackson finds Griffin. Fades and shoots. That one wide left. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Rose looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
When you put a smaller player on Blake, he has the ability to drive it, draw contact, and get to the free throw line.
Two shots.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to one. The Lakers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. The pass to LeBron. Over Jackson. Yes!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Jared Dudley. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Griffin. Outside for Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. We can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron, has been here before plenty of times.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Griffin will not go. This is off the front iron. And so they foul intentionally. And here are the Lakers, leading by 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work hitting those free throws.
Over in the corner, Rose. Kennard kicks to Jackson. Drummond passes to Kennard. Off target with his 3. LeBron with it. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Yep.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.